Hi friends, happy Saturday. Welcome to my channel. This is Patti Lynn, a part-time reseller and a full-time wife to my husband. And I also have a true love for motorcycles. And let me tell you guys, Monday we're about to have 3 motorcycles in the garage because my husband's buying me another motorcycle. But I will show you guys that on Monday when they deliver it. So I'll just do a short video. So today I'm probably just out of my mind, but I'm going to step away from the $3 bags. By the way, there are sold lists in each of those videos. If there are items that you see in there that you're interested in, they are available if they're not listed in the sold list. So let me know if there's anything you're interested in, and I will most certainly get those to you. So today I have a whole bunch of rings that I have, and a couple of necklaces, some brand name purse charms, and some brooches, and a diamond cross necklace that has been mine for probably, I'm probably going to say 20 years or so that I've had this. It was either from K Jewelers or mm, no, I don't remember which one it was. It was at a jewelry store. My sister and I each bought the same necklace, and I've had it forever, and I couldn't even tell you the last time I wore it. So we will start out with the couple of, I only have 3 necklaces today to show you. I get the first one. This first one has a little bit of wear on it, and I don't even know the brand. Let me look in my loop. It is a Kirk's Folly. Oop, and right away I bumped the camera. So that is what that one looks like. It's got a bunch of hearts on it. Here is the hang tag there. Oh, let me move this up so I stop hitting that. That is just super annoying. I don't think it matters which way it goes. We'll just measure it. There is not an extender on this. Let me make sure I turn my loop off so I don't have to run out and get a battery. It is 11 inches wearable. Again, it is a Kirk's Folly, and I would do $8 on that one. When referencing items that you're interested in, just do a timestamp like normal. I'm not going to number these. But anyways, the next one is a Brighton necklace, which is this one. I've got it on the shortest. It does have an extender. Let me just measure it the way it is right now before I show you the hang tag. And I don't know why every time I come on here I have the hiccups. So, sorry. It is 7 inches wearable. And as you can see from the clasp, that is a Brighton clasp. And then there's the little hang tags. So that's what that looks like. And this one is going to be $15 for the Brighton. Okay. And the next one is Eclairs. It is a gunmetal tone chain with rhinestones. Sorry, what? Have you ever seen anything so cool? How cool is that? That's what the stones look like. Here is the hang tag. It's more of a Well, I've got it on the shortest length here, and I put it on at the shortest length, and it sits right at the base of my neck. So, which really doesn't tell you anything because, everyone's different. So the way it's sitting right now, it is 6 3/4, but it does have an extender. Let me put it on the longest, or the max that it can go, and we'll measure it that way. This thing is cool. It is 8.5 inches wearable. So that is the Claire's necklace. If you're interested in that one, I would just do $10 on that one. And he's a cutie. Okay, so here's my diamond necklaces. So the only one I'm offering is the cross. This one, my husband just got me not even that long ago. So that one's mine. Isn't it pretty though? It even has diamonds, and this is real diamonds too. But this was one of those that has teeny tiny chain on it. Can you see that? Oh. So if you have like acrylic nails on, I added a lobster claw to it here because this is the original one that's still on it. And with acrylic nails on, I couldn't get it on. I couldn't get it on, couldn't get it off. Oh, I can get it on now, but so this is, let me move mine out of the way so there's no confusion. This is the diamond cross that I have. And that's what that looks like. And those are all real diamonds. I don't know if you can read on the bail. I didn't even read it. Let me see what it says. I couldn't even tell you the last time I wore this. This is 14 karat white gold with diamonds. I don't know. I'll bring it up. I don't know if you'll be able to read that or not. It's upside down, but you can see it there. But here is the diamonds. So this one, I'm gonna ask 80 for this one. If anyone is interested in it, just let me know. I'm gonna, before I drop something here, I've only wore this one once, and I've had it, oh my lord, I think he bought it last Valentine's Day or something, and I think I've only wore it once. Ooh, so they just kind of live in here. So if you're interested in that, let me know. All right, let's look at some ring-a-ding-dings. So I still have this Premier Design ring. It is, I would say a 7 1/4 to 7.5 to be safe. I wear a size 7 on my ring finger, and it fits me, but you can see how, because the wider rings fit more snug. But if anyone is interested in that, the Premier Design is right here. I would just do $6 on that one if anyone is interested in. And that's not a real turquoise stone, I don't believe. But so that's the Premier Design. You know what I should have done? Because one of these rings, I'm not sure if it's sterling or not. One I know is, well, there's more than one ring, but one of them I'm not sure is sterling, which is this one. That's what that one looks like. Let me just grab my stuff out here and we can test it quick. I was like, he just texted me and he was like, "What do you think about this bike?" And I was like, "I mean, I don't know why, because we both each already have a bike." And I'm like, "For what though?" He's like, "Cause why not?" I'm like, "Okay, whatever." Yes, this is Sterling. I don't know if you'll be able to see the blue on there. Let's check this other one. So that's this one. I'll give you the size and everything. And then I have this one. This one I think is the one that I don't know if it's Sterling or not. But let's look and see what it says on here. Yes, it is. You see the blue? So those are both Sterling. This is that one, and this is that one. And I also actually just got this ring. It is an opal. And Sterling, I think I checked it this morning. And I actually just purchased this one. But it's a pinky ring for me, and I'm I don't know. I'm not really digging it. So I will basically sell it to you guys for what I paid for it. So you can see here, that is the opal. It is blue. So that's that. And what else do I have to test? I know I've got another sterling ring. Excuse me. The next one is this one. And this one is sterling, but I'll show you. Let's do a little testy Rooney. I could just wear this one as a wedding band because I'm not wearing mine anymore because the main stone is loose and I think I just need a different one. So that is that one, which is, whoop, took it out of the box, which is this one. You can see it is sterling. So that's that one. They're kind of going in a row here. And then let's see if there are any other ones that I know or either think are sterling. One ring is my mom's, and I'm not sure of the stone, the main stone in it. I don't think any of the rest of these are sterling. One might be gold, but so yeah, that's those four. So as you can see, all four of them tested blue for sterling. Let's get that wiped off. Okay, fun. So this one, the first one, that was sterling. Not sure what the stone is. I don't have a gem tester. This is a size 5. So each of these are going to be $35. That's what I paid for this one. And then all of these are sterling, so $35 each. So for timestamp, this one is a size 6. It is sterling, $35. There's this one. I put them in this little box that might show them a little bit better. I'll give you a size on it. This is the next one for timestamp. It is sterling. I just tested it. And it is a 7 3/4 on that one. And it is sterling. It needs to be polished up, looks like, but as you saw, I just tested it. It is sterling. So that one is 35. And then this is the one that I just bought. And this one is opal. You can see it's kind of a different setting. Kind of looks like a scalloped edge. It's really cool. But, and I did just pay $35 for this one. So that is a size 6 for the opal, and that is $35. So shipping is $5 under £1 in the United States. And then this is the next one. There are little stones all the way up the band on each side, and then around the big stone. And this one is also sterling. I did test it. That's what that one looks like on. Really pretty. And that is a true size 7. That's what that one looks like. Very pretty. How big is that? Just for reference. So, I don't know if it matters, but this, the top of it is a 1/2 inch. From here to here is a 1/2 inch. So, as you saw, I did test it as sterling, and that one is also $35. This one is not sterling, but beautiful. It's probably rhodium plated, I'm not sure, but the stones go all the way around the whole band. That's what the inside looks like. There is a mark inside. I don't remember what it said, or if I could even read it. It just says FL, so I'm not sure what that refers to. I believe this one's also a size 7. That's what that one looks like. I think this one's even bigger than that one. No, well, it's a little bit more than a 1/2 inch, so you can see the difference. How beautiful is that? I'm still going to ask $35 for this one, though, because it is gorgeous, babe. Gorgeous. That one. Like I said, the stones on the band go all the way around. So that's that one. Did I measure the size? Did I do the size? Ooh, I don't know. This one is a 7 also. It is beautiful. So $35 each. There's a couple of them that aren't going to be that much, but so the next one is this one, and this one is a lab created yellow topaz, rhodium plated. That's what that one looks like. I've shown this one before. Like I said, if it was a 7 or a little bit bigger, I would wear it as a wedding band. But it is a size 6. And that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Whoop, sorry. From the side. Even the, oh my lord. Even the side stones, that's one solid stone. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So that's that one. Let's grab another one. This one is going to be a size 7. And it is this one. And that is a Natural Fusion Colombian Emerald. Again, rhodium plated. The stones will just start here and then go up. And then there's stones all the way around, and then your Colombian emerald in the middle. And it is a size 7, but I'll show you on the thing. That's what that one looks like. Actually, this one might be bigger than a 7 because it fits my finger here. Yeah, this is a 9. I was way off. This is a size 9. And that one's 35. And next, this one is also a size 9. Let's see. And this is diamond cubic zirconia with a rose gold plating. That's what that one looks like. This is a size 9. I'll show you on the ring sizer. Looks like from the side. It's a gorgeous stone. Captures all the light. That's what it looks like on. There's little stones in here too. Okay, and then you can see inside. It's open work. I don't guess that is what it's called. Yeah. Anyways, I'm not good at showing that. Sorry. It is a size 9. Focus. And that one is 35. Next, okay, so this one, there's one stone missing out of it, but I'm still going to ask 25 for it. If nobody's interested, that's fine. I will just keep it like I have for maybe 2 years now that I've had it. This is let me put it in a little box. Focus, please. There we go. Bring it in a little bit. This is a blue-purple bicolor alexandrite on rose gold plating. And I don't remember what size this one is, but this one's 25. And the reason is because, let me get something to point at it with. If I keep bumping this stand, y'all, I'm sorry. Right here, there's a stone missing. But look at that stone. It is rose gold plated. And then again, the stones start here and come up. It's not all the way around the band. The one ring is the only one that has that. That one looks like. You can see the one. Oh, so that's that one. And this is a size 9. And that's what that one looks like. And this one is 25. Okay. I don't think I'm going to show that one of my mom's because I don't know what it is, and I don't want to. So this next one, focus, is a Leosophia, I believe. Apparently we're going to have a problem focusing today. Is there little stones? No, I think that's just metal work on the side. Let me look through my loop here. Yeah, the sides of the ring is just metal work. There's no stones. There are little stones in the middle of each of these little stars. That's what it looks like from the side. And let me see to make sure. Where did I see? There's other markings in it. It might say 925, but I'm pretty sure that I checked it and it is not. What does that say? I don't know what that says. Am I camera's out of focus. You'd think instead of buying a motorcycle, another one, I would get LASIK so I don't have to wear glasses and look through a loop. Actually, I don't think it's Leah Sophia. I don't know what it says. But anyways, it's really cute. This is a size, is a size 8. Let me try to focus. It's really pretty with that black stone in the middle. And this one would just be $12 for this one. What does it look like on? That's what it looks like on. Cute. Okay, I'm just leaving them around here in a little circle. Next, I can just move this out. This is the next one. This one's bigger. It'd be better as a an engagement or a wedding ring, but it's too big for me, and because of the height on it, it just, on me, it looks goofy. You know, as like a middle ring finger. Why won't you focus? Is that focused? So that's that one. There's little stones around that band around the bottom of that main stone. So like I said, it's way too big for me. And I could wear it here, but I don't know. I just don't think it looks right on my little short fingers, even when I have nails on. It doesn't. Which having nails on makes, you know, your hands look better, but obviously, for me anyways. Like I said, this is a bigger one. Yeah, this is a size 10. A little bit less than a 10, a little hair. That's what that one looks like. And this one would just be $12. And then I have this cutie. This one only fits on my, it's not showing very good on here. There's little stones, little rhinestones in each of those. Let me move it back out. In each of these triangles, there's 5 little stones, rhinestones. I wonder if I should get one of those, like Miss Anitra and them. You guys have those bigger magnifying glasses? I should get one of those to do this. There you can kind of see, hopefully it'll be focused once I upload this. But there's little stones in each one. There is a marking in it. I don't remember. It says RSC. That's what it looks like, and it only fits, for me, it only fits on a pinky. So it's cute. And this, yeah, this is a size 6. And that's what that one looks like. This one would be 12 as well. All right, this next one. I don't know that it's a natural opal or a man-made opal, but either way, it's opal. And it's rhodium plated. I was just looking at the last ring that I have. Focus. To me, it looks like it's a man-made opal, but it's beautiful either way. I don't know if you can see the flash. And then the stones start here on the side and go up, and then there's a little band around the bottom that have stones as well, and then around the main stone, which, like I said, I don't know, I don't remember. I don't have the tag for it anymore. If it looks a little too consistent to be natural opal. I think it's lab created opal, but it's still beautiful. I'm pretty sure this is a 7. It is a 7. And that's that one. Trying to get it to where you can see the little flashes in there. That's that one. And that one is also 35. For that, this next one, I believe is marked 14K. Do we want to test it? I'll test it with 10K and see what it does. It's this little horseshoe. I don't know what the stones are. Like I said, I don't have a gem tester. Let me see if I can see what it says inside. It says actually it says 18 karat gold filled is what it says right in there. Whoops. Let me hold it, see if I can focus. See the stamp? Oh, the stamp there. All right, so I don't keep bumping my thing. Let's test with 10K, and then we'll see if it holds. This one was really hard to scratch, so I don't know what's on it. Where's my 10K? 10K. We'll just start with that. Good Lord, I didn't even have that in. Let's see, it's holding the 10K. Should we do a different one? We'll do, yeah, it's really hard to get a scratch on it. I don't know if that's going to take or not, but let's try. I don't know if that's a good enough scratch. We'll try 14K. Yeah, I don't think I got a good enough scratch on it. You can see, well, maybe not. You can see a little part of it right there. It's holding. So the 10K is holding. I don't want to keep doing that. What did I say it said in there? 18? Oh, look, it's smoking. Cool. Let's put this the way that was 14, and let's try 18. I don't think I got a good enough scratch on it. You can still see some of it. So this is 10K, 14K, and right there 18K. So it is. Now what the stones are, I don't know. It could be diamonds, who knows. This one will also be 35. Where's my little wipey wipes. Get that out of there before I stick my arm in it, which I'm pretty good at doing. So, oh my lord. So the horseshoe ring would be 35 and it did test positive. So that's that one. And then, so we got all of our ring-a-dings. Look at how I've got them all like, doot, doot, doot. Who has this many rings and doesn't even wear any of them? It's ridiculous. Do this one. I think I did them in a row like this. Okay, now, what else do I have? I have some brooches. I've got this Liz Claiborne brooch still in the box. Each brooch is going to be $7 each. There's this one still in the package. And it does come with the box. What did I say, 7? Sure. And it does have the box with it. So that's that one for 7. And I have this wreath that is unmarked, I believe. Is it that windy out? I didn't see any markings, but it's beautiful. I don't know if anybody would want a measurement on it. It's a pretty standard size brooch. Just under 2 inches. So that's that one for 7. And I have this little doggy. He's got a little black rhinestone eye. It's only half of him, so that's him. He's got a green collar, the black eye. Isn't he a cutie patootie? Those little legs. Oh my goodness. And I believe this was unmarked as well. This one is also, you can wear as a pendant. Was this one too? No. What about the Liz Claiborne one? I didn't even look. I don't think so. No. This one, I said, is a brooch, but can also be worn as a pendant. It's got the little loop. So he's 7. And then I have this cutie. What do you think of him? Isn't he cute? Oh no. That's just my baby dog. So this one will be 7 as well. It is a brooch. Nope, it doesn't have the loop for a pendant. It is unmarked. And he will be 7 for him. I have these clip-on earrings. I'll just set them on these little boxes here. And they are, one of them is marked. I always have a hard time getting a photo of these, like a good photo to show what it looks like in person. Do you know what I mean? Like, they are absolutely stunning in person. They are clip-ons, and as you can see, it is marked Weiss. That's what those look like. Look at how beautiful those are. How big are those? Let me see. They are, well, from point to point, 1.5 inches. So, again, and these would be $15 for the Weiss clip-ons. And lastly, is that that's not the last, but so I have 3 purse charms. I didn't make these. Oops, I think I just tapped my mic. These are not made by me. This one is Kathy Van Zealand. That's what this one looks like. You see the hang tag, Kathy Van Zealand. And they are $8 each. So this is the first one here with the two acrylic hearts, and then the silver tone hearts, and it has the two, so you can use it as a keychain too. It's got this hook here to easily hook it onto your purse strap. So that's the first one, and I have another Kathy Van Zealand. This one has a big chunky heart on it here, and two of the acrylic clear hearts, and then again the hang tag. That's what that one looks like. And then the last piece for today, well, I might do a video later on the $3 bags, because what else am I gonna do? Why does my phone keep, oh man, I will tell you what. This one is the sack purse charm. It is in gunmetal. There's your maker's mark. That one looks like, and then this one has a little stone, and that. So that is it for now. This is that ring of my mom's, and I don't know how to price it. I haven't tested anything on it. And that's a smaller ring as well, but I just don't know. I don't know how to price it. So this is like silver tone, and then around the main stone that's gold. So, and then I'm pretty sure those are diamonds. But I don't know how to price this one because I don't know. I don't know what it is and what its value is. So we'll just leave that one out. After I just showed it, of course, that's weird. So if there is anything you are interested in this video, just reference the date and email me with the date of the video, your information, of course, and a timestamp for the item or items you are interested in. And the email you would use for PayPal. If you don't have PayPal, you can check out as a guest. Just make sure that I get the email that you want to use for that. And then, of course, your information, if you do buy something, so I have shipping information. And then, like I said, anything under £1 is $5 in the United States. And if there's anything from this video or my last 4 or 5 videos, the $3 bags, that you want to add to it, just let me know if you want to hold off, and I can just send you a PayPal invoice for the items that you currently are looking at, and in case you want to add anything else to it, I can hold off on shipping, and then just let me know when you're ready for the shipping charge. So email me at herwings.patti.23@gmail.com. That's Patti, P-T-T-I. I will have that in the description box. I will also leave the name of my eBay. There's some additional items on there if you want to check those out. And yeah, I'll probably see you later today with some more $3 bags. All right, bye friends.